Alright, so welcome back again. My name is Jesse, and in this wonderful and exciting discussion, we'll be trying to see some two ways we can use AI, right? So first, we mostly are very conversant with the text-based LLM or AI, in which we type in some stuff and then we get a result. So in this wonderful discussion, we're trying to generate some questions and some answers from a text mode form of AI, right? The text-based aspect of an AI. And then once we get a question, we're going to ask the voice mode AI to see how smart they are, right? So we're trying to compare two different modes of an AI and see how smart they are, right? So let's see. So you ask this question, ask one model, right, to give us some questions, and then we'll feed it into the voice option. So let me show you what I mean. So I have two of the systems here. So we are using Perplexity. You can also use ChatGPT or Anthropic, any of them. So I already asked this question, give 10 unique, interesting, thoughtful, philosophical questions and their answers, right? So that we already know the question and the answer. And we have these 10 questions here. So we'll be using these questions as our base, and then we'll be asking our voice mode these questions, right? And then to give us the answer, right? Hello, how are you?
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. How about you?
I'm doing great. So I want to ask some 10 questions, right? Some very unique questions. And I want you to answer me and then give me the best response, right?
Absolutely. Ask away. I'm ready for your questions.
Okay, so the first question is, what is the meaning of a good life?
The meaning of a good life can vary from person to person. Generally, it includes living in a way that brings you fulfillment, joy, and a sense of purpose. It often involves meaningful relationships, personal growth, contributing to something larger than yourself, and balancing happiness with resilience during challenges. Ultimately, it's about what feels right and meaningful to you.
Okay, that's a very good way. So, yeah, okay. And the second question is there a God?
Whether there's a God is one of those deeply personal and philosophical questions. Different cultures, religions, and individuals have unique beliefs based on faith, spirituality, or personal experiences. Some people find meaning in science, some in spirituality, and others in a combination of both. It's an ongoing exploration for many people.
Okay, can people change, or are we fixed beings?
People absolutely can change. While we all have certain traits and tendencies, humans have an amazing capacity for growth, learning, and adaptation. Our experiences, choices, and relationships can all shape who we become. It takes effort, but change is definitely possible.
Okay, what is consciousness?
Consciousness is the awareness of your own existence and surroundings. It's that inner experience of thoughts, feelings, and perceptions. Scientists and philosophers still debate exactly how it arises from the brain, but it's essentially what makes you aware and able to experience life.
Okay, if somebody's intentions are good, but their actions have terrible consequences, are they good or bad?
That's a tough moral question. Good intentions matter a lot, but so do the outcomes of our actions. Most ethical systems suggest we should aim for both good intentions and positive results. If the consequences are harmful, even with good intentions, it's important to reflect, learn from it, and try to do better next time.
Does evil come from within, or is it learned from society?
That's a complex question. Some people believe there's a natural inclination toward both good and bad within us, and our choices shape which side we lean into. Others think that what we define as evil is heavily influenced by societal and environmental factors. In reality, it's likely a combination of both internal tendencies and external influences.
Are people ever truly selfless in their action, or is all kindness motivated by self-interest?
That's a classic philosophical debate. Some argue that even the most generous acts bring us some internal sense of satisfaction or fulfillment, which might be seen as a form of self-interest. Others believe true selflessness exists, especially in moments of sacrifice where someone risks or gives without expecting any reward. It's probably a mix of both, depending on the person and the situation.
Can computers think?
Computers can process information incredibly fast, but their thinking is different from human thinking. They follow algorithms and patterns set by humans. They don't have consciousness or emotions, so their thinking is more like advanced problem solving based on data and logic.
Can computers experience love?
No, they can't. Computers. Love is a deeply emotional and conscious experience that comes from self-awareness and our ability to form connections. Computers don't have emotions, self-awareness, or subjective experience. They simply process data and follow instructions. That's why they can't experience love or any other feeling.
Oh, okay. Would a world without suffering truly be better, or does adversity give meaning to life?
That's a really thoughtful question. Without suffering or adversity, we might lose a certain depth of meaning and appreciation for the good times. Challenges often help us grow, find strength, and value joy more deeply. That said, a world with less unnecessary suffering would probably still allow for meaning, growth, and happiness through other experiences.
Okay, and then the last question is, if you could know everything about the universe, would you want to?
That's a fascinating question. Knowing everything about the universe could be incredible, but it might also take away some of the wonder and curiosity that makes life interesting. For many people, the journey of discovery is just as fulfilling as the knowledge itself. So it's a balance. Sometimes mystery is what makes life exciting.
Can you summarize all the things that you have talked about and then give an acronym of all the questions, your answers, in the format of an acronym that is easy to memorize?
Sure. Let me quickly summarize the 10 questions and then form an easy acronym. Meaning of a good life, fulfillment and purpose. 2. Existence of God, personal belief and interpretation. 3. Human change. Yes, people can change. 4. Consciousness, awareness of self and surroundings. 5. Intentions versus consequences, both matter. 6. Nature of evil, combination of internal and external influences. 7. True selflessness, it's possible but often mixed with self-interest. 8. Can computers think? They process data, not like human thought. 9. Can computers love? No, they lack consciousness. 10. Knowing everything, wonder and mystery give life meaning. Let's create an acronym from the key themes. Let's use human peace to represent the ideas we covered. H. Human change is possible. U. Universe and God, a personal belief. M. Meaning of life, purpose and fulfillment. A. Adversity adds meaning to life. Nature of evil, internal and societal influences. P. Personal intentions and consequences. E. Emotions like love are uniquely human. A. Awareness consciousness defines human experience. C. Computers process but don't think or feel. E. Everything known, mystery still matters. So, the acronym Human Peace can help you remember all these deep ideas.
Can you repeat it again, please?
Of course. Here's the acronym and the summary of the ideas again. The acronym is Human Peace. H. Human change is possible. U. Universe and God, a personal belief. M. Meaning of life, purpose and fulfillment. A. Adversity adds meaning to life. N. Nature of evil, internal and societal influences. P. Personal intentions and consequences. E. Emotions like love are uniquely human. A. Awareness consciousness defines human experience. C. Computers process but don't think or feel. E. Everything known, mystery still matters. That's Human Peace.
The last one was E? E? E is what?
The last E stands for mystery still matters, meaning that even if we knew everything, life's mystery and wonder would still be important.
And so now let me see if I remember. So first H is human change is possible, right?
Yes, exactly.
And then U is universal.
Yes, U is for universe and God, a personal belief or interpretation. Great job so far.
And the M is meaning of life. A is adversity. N is nature of evil, P is personal intentions, and what?
Right. P stands for personal intentions and consequences both matter. You're doing great.
E is, I forgot E.
No worries. The first E is about emotions like love being uniquely human.
And then A?
The next A is for awareness, which is our consciousness that defines human experience.
Okay, that's good.
Thanks.
Very, very useful. Is it possible for you to write this somewhere?
I can't write it down for you directly, but you can always take a note of the acronym Human Peace and the key points we discussed.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're so welcome. I'm glad it was helpful. Let me know if you have any more questions or thoughts.
Okay.
All right. Feel free to reach out anytime if you need more help or just want to chat.
Okay, so you see that now the system was very useful. We asked it these questions, right? And it was able to give us very, very reasonable response. And then I asked it to give us an acronym to summarize all that we talked about. And it generated us something very useful that we can remember, right? Which is very good. So I think maybe one day I will have to have another system to judge them, to check which of these things are the same. The same questions I asked here, right? As you could see, if you could hear, we could notice that it was using some of the terms together, right? But this, some of the terms together. Now let's see if we can tell the voice mode agent, right? Or voice mode AI to give us 10 questions. I was thinking of it giving us 10 questions and then placing it inside the test mode, but it will be too much of typing. So yeah, so it will be too much of typing, but this is something that you can do, right? If you have the chance. Or maybe you can have another voice mode that asks this voice mode agent or voice mode AI some stuff, right? Which is very cool. Let's try the same question that we had here, and let's see if the same prompt, I'll use the same prompt, I'll use a reasoning model, and I'll see if it will give us a very different question that you can ask the AI, right? So I'm just going to go back here. I'll switch the model from this one to the Reasoning Pro model, and I'll paste it here. Let's see what it's going to give to us. So that's the thing about the reasoning model. It goes through a lot of stuff, and you can see the thought process. And let's see. So you said it just arrived at the same. What is the meaning of a good life? See, most of the questions are almost similar. Okay, this is a nice question. This is free will and innovation shaped by biology. This is a new question. So moral values, objective, social. So you know what I can do, right? There's nice thing about these AI systems that we have these two questions that we have, right? So what is the meaning of a good life? Is the same. Can people truly change their habits or culturate? This is also good. So if someone, so this thing that we are having here, right, is very good. But there's something I can do here. There's a new tool in case you want to check out, which I'm still working on, is here. If I go to, this is not yet available online, but I can select this, all these terms that I have. It's a nice piece of software. And then I'll just paste all these things that I have here. So these questions we can ask, right? And then I will paste this analyze. Then this is going to analyze the terms and it's going to give us the keywords within them. I don't know if you can see it. Let me make it 20. And then let's see. Right, so these are the most important stuff there, right? You can see the most important word: good, argue, ethical, blah blah blah, right? So yeah, some of the words are similar. I can also apply it on the other one, but yeah. So you could see some of the questions it gave to us. Some of them are the same, right? The reasoning model gave us some questions, and let's see if we can ask this AI agent some of these questions. So you said this is the same. This is a one from the Pro, the one from the reasoning. Yeah, it's the same, right? So what is the meaning of a good life? Can people truly change their habits or core traits? If somebody's intentions are good but the actions cause harm? Yeah, right. So the reasoning model is also good. This is similar, right? It seems that because it's the same, it's giving us similar questions. It's all human kindness, ultimately self-interest. This is also good. Yes, the same questions, right, that we are getting, which is very good. Okay, So yeah, I wanted to try this model, but you have seen how to use these are two ways you can use these AI systems, right? So you can have one generate questions, and then you can have one answer it, right? Which is very useful and very cool. So thank you for watching the tutorial. See you another time. I hope this was fun. See you another time. Stay blessed. Bye.